Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone enjoyed the match that we just played against Barnsley. It was a tough match. Tough opponents, like Frank Lampard used to say, these were tough opponents. Everyone was a tough opponent, but honestly, Barnsley, there was a tough opponent. We went onto a pitch that the boys aren't used to. Like I said on Twitter, it was like the rich boys were going to play like in the hood, on a sand field where there's rocks and everything, and the ball bounces funny, and you just got to deal with it. And I think Chelsea, although in the first half we were outplayed, we were outmuscled, we came back, the change of system and everything worked. So let's get right into the pros and cons for this game. Before I go on, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you like this content. And hopefully some of your friends can see it, and yeah, we grow this family. Anyway, we're going to start off with the cons, just a few of them. Number one, we had a horrible first half. It was atrocious. Barnsley outplayed us. They pressed us from the beginning. It was a bit nervy because of Kepa and Zuma at the back, but we kind of, there was two chances that Barnsley got that they should have put away, and I think that would have been the end of the game, seeing as how we were playing even in the second half. But yeah, we got lucky, and it's just one of those matches where you have to take what you can get, and this is one of the things that we just have to take. Moving on to the second con, Kante. N'Golo Kante was looking a bit off the pace. I don't know if that's because of the injury or he hasn't had much playing time, but he looked lost in the middle. It wasn't working. But fortunately, with the change in the second half, things got better. A third con to focus on is Ziyech. Ziyech was another one. Even with the change of formation, he still looked lost. He looked off the pace. Barnsley midfield were running. They were dominating us in the midfield, and they were running circles around Ziyech. And more importantly with Ziyech, I feel like it's about his attitude. He kind of, when things aren't going his way, he drops his shoulders. He's very, it seems like he's complaining all the time. And yeah, it just doesn't look good from a professional player, especially in a situation where the team needs leaders and it needs people to stand up, even if it's not going right. Ziyech just didn't look the part, and unfortunately he was taken off, and it was the right thing to do. Jorginho came on and he played wonderful football, so we're happy to have that depth, but it's unfortunate that Ziyech is going through this right now, and hopefully he will bounce out of this and we'll get a better player. And fourth, and the final one, is Pulisic. Pulisic again was almost nowhere to be found. He had a couple of runs, but he lost the ball a lot. It wasn't clicking with Tammy Abraham. At one point, he ran onto the ball, picked it up almost on halfway, ran through and tried to give Tammy Abraham the ball, but he just skewed it so wide. Tammy couldn't even touch it. It was just one of those matches where some individual players just couldn't handle the rhythm, couldn't handle the speed that Barnsley was throwing at us, and it was unfortunate. But fortunately, we go to pros, because this is a happy review. Pros, the first pro that we need to talk about is Barnsley. Honestly, the last time we faced them, they did come at us crazy. They did come at us a bit crazy. Still with the pressure and all of the movement and the style of play that caught us off guard, and they did it again in this match. And this match was even better. They pushed us. They made sure they got in our faces. Kepa was struggling at the back. Zuma was struggling at the back, and it looked like their coach said, pressure that back line as much as possible, and when you get the chance, finish it off. I think it was unfortunate for them to not finish off the game when they could have, but it happens. I'm happy as a Chelsea fan. I'm sure Barnsley fans are a bit sad of the outcome, but amazing performance. I wish them luck in the championship. they're 9 points off the top, I think. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen then. I wish them the best, and we move on to the second. Moving on to the second pro. This was one of my problems with Frank Lampard. When you have a horrible first half and nothing is working, you should at least try and change things and, bring people on. Usually Lampard would wait till the 60th, 65th minute to make a change, and by then, the game is either won or lost already. Tuchel at halftime made 2 changes. He went to a back 4, and immediately as the boys came out and they started playing, you could see a change. They pushed Barnsley back, and they made it harder for them to play the way they were playing in the first half. So an amazing call from the coach. Sometimes we don't when we have a win, we don't necessarily look at the coach and the tactics. We usually just talk shit about the coach and tactics when it's not going well, but he honestly changed everything, and I enjoy seeing a coach that can come up with different formations and change his mind and change the formation and change a player if it's not working out, and that's exactly what Tuchel did. Third of all, we need to talk about Kepa. Kepa. It's not a Kepa match if he doesn't give us mini heart attacks at times, but I think he did well. The first save, I know the commentators were saying that the player just kicked the ball right into him, but he was in the right place. He made the save. So I think we need to, give it up to Kepa for his performance today. Again, it wasn't perfect. There was a lot of moments that got sticky or got scary, but he did well, and a good performance from Kepa, and it's exciting. Hopefully there is a bit of a awakening of his and him getting back to position, even though I don't think that Kepa is suited for the Premier League, but that's another conversation. Today I'm just congratulating him for a good game, and we're happy to see him back where he is. Moving on to the fourth pro, we have to talk about who I think is the man of the match, Tammy Abraham. It was a little touch and go in the first half. To be honest, I don't think anyone in the Chelsea team had a good first half. But Tammy Abraham, he came through with the goal when we needed it, and that off the line clearance was amazing. We needed that. It's one of those matches where little things can happen where Barnsley scores and then it's hard for us to get back into it, but he kept us in it. He got the goal, and then he kept the win alive. So well done to Tammy Abraham, definitely my man of the match. I hope he's everyone else's man of the match, and Tuchel keeps his unbeaten record at Chelsea. That's 5 games, 1 draw and 4 wins. Good enough so far. We go to Newcastle on Monday, so it's good. We're happy. That moves on to the 5th and final pro, and that's the win. Simple as that. I'm trying to be more positive. I've been told I've been being. I can't talk. Oh my god. I have been a bit negative about the football and how Chelsea's playing. So I'm going to stay positive and just be happy with the win. It was a tough win, but sometimes in order to get to finals or to win leagues, you need to win dirty, and that's exactly what Chelsea did today. Very proud of the boys for what they've done and how far they've come. I know it's been turbulent with Frank Lampard getting fired, but they've done a good job, and we're still in 3 competitions basically. I don't think it's impossible for us to win the league. I'm not saying we will, but I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible for us to win the Champions League. I don't think it's impossible for us to win the FA Cup. So there's still chances. We still need to be better. I think a lot of players need to step up. The Ziyech, Pulisic, N'Golo Kante need to step up for this team. But other than that, we're looking like we're building something, we're moving forward, and I'm very happy with what's going on at Chelsea, and an amazing, amazing, amazing win. Right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, I will see you for the pre-match before the Newcastle game. That's going to be a tough one. So a lot of tactics and a lot of player switching is going to go into that. Hopefully we get it right, so we jump into the top four, as Liverpool and Leicester are meeting each other this weekend. So hopefully things go our way. A draw would be nice. But I'm sure Liverpool has a point to prove, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.